Hey, Mom. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm just texting really quick. It's good to see you. Well, I invited you over because there are a few things from the past. Okay, go ahead. That are still really, really affecting me. My therapist suggested that, try to talk about it. Yeah, no, go ahead, sweetheart. I'm just texting really quick to see how your brothers are. Sure, honey. Yeah, no, I'm listening. Yeah, I can multitask. Remember when I was like 2 and you met that man? After a month and got married. We all got shipped off to Germany. You gave him permission, potty trained me. That was traumatizing, a lot of trauma. I remember him beating me if I couldn't go. Please, he would never do that. Oh, sweetheart, you two were bonding. That's why I did it. And I started hiding under the kitchen table. Going in my pants because Then, because I was afraid I was going to get beat, I was too afraid to say anything. Oh, sweetheart, you have such an imagination. Sweetheart, it's normal. Sweetheart, they do it all the time in the animal kingdom. Stepfather will always come in and train the young female how to use the restroom. You really should find yourself a rich husband. Honey, it doesn't matter how he treats you, as long as he pays for everything, if you know what I mean. I'm sorry, hold on, I'm just texting really quick. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, wow. No, go ahead, sweetheart. Yeah, that's really affected my life. Yeah, really traumatizing, by the way. Yeah, that was, he would hit me, when I couldn't go. And then I started to hide under the kitchen table, and you took me to a therapist and a priest. They were like, we don't know what's wrong with her. Then I would go in my pants, and then guys would both beat me again. Then I never knew who I could trust, or if I could trust you. Tell you I had to go to the bathroom. Remember that? Oh, sweetheart, you have such an imagination. Yeah, that was really traumatizing. They even do it in the animal kingdom. When they lose a father, she gains a stepfather. What? No, I'm pretty sure there are not stepfathers in the animal kingdom. She gains a step-husband, and the step-husband, or the stepfather, then teaches young ones how to go to the restroom. Mom, we're humans, we're not animals. Sweetheart, it's normal. Like, I knew he was like a narcissist, probably before you did. Actually put her on an airplane, send her from Germany back to the United States. Also, very traumatized. Do that. Choose a man that you knew after a month. First little girl, it's a little codependent, so very narcissistic to just send me so you could just and be a love addict and have a new husband. Sweetheart, you were totally ready to fly home by yourself. I was only doing what a good mother would do. Abandon her daughter and send her back on an airplane all by yourself, honey. You were always very, very independent, even as a 2 and 3-year-old. Fine, okay. What about when you got called into work, when you got home, and then he slapped you around up and down the stairs because I talked about my dad too much? Honey, he's just very passionate. He doesn't want anybody else talking about any other man. It was extremely disrespectful you as a 6-year-old to talk about your father. No, that's possessiveness. Sweetie, my father has nothing to do with me staying with your stepfather. Me being codependent and a love addict. So sweetie, it's control. I couldn't talk about my father. I was 6. I didn't know any better. I dated a guy that did the same thing to me and escaped. You need to wake up. Mom, possessiveness is not love. You don't want to see it, do you? He would never do that. So another thing I wanted to talk about is, remember when you would get called into work? He would do really, really creepy things. Play monster. He would bang me against the wall, bang his head into my crotch at the age of 8. That's sick abuse. That is sexual abuse. Like, how dare you call that sexual abuse? Sweetheart, there's nothing wrong with playing monster. Oh, sweetie, when love strikes, you have to be ready. I was ready. At least he was engaged. Some men don't even play monster. I was 8. And then he would stick me upside down inside of a hamper I couldn't get out of, screaming for like a half an hour. Called playtime for help. Hello? Honey, be grateful. I'm sure you handled it well. Oh my gosh, Mom, stop making excuses. Really? Mom, one time I was going to the bathroom. I was peeing in the bathroom and he came in with a camera, took a picture of me. At that point, I was 6 years old. You're lying. You're delusional. Like, this is delusional. Stockholm syndrome. This trauma bonding. You are enabling and using everything he did. No, I'm listening. What? Oh my God, Mom. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. He is a psychopath. About when you came, you wanted me to go with you to his parents' farm. I didn't want to go. You and him came to kick the door down. Then you went to my dad's work, up off the ground, choking him. You know, he is a lawyer. He knows what he's talking about, and he knows exactly what he's doing. Well, sweetheart, split custody is split custody. You know, if you're supposed to go with me, that's that. That's crazy. And then the cops come and drag me out and force me to go with you. Didn't want to go with you, and then you continue to tell me, the whole day you tell me my dad is possessed by the devil. You're making this up. Like, that was a really traumatizing experience for me. Remember all of it. It's not okay for him to choke my dad at work off the ground against a brick wall. That's nuts. Lawyer, just that controlling attitude. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm just texting really quick. Like, that really, really, really traumatized me. And then he went for full custody because of that. I mean, it just showed his muscles off when he put your dad up in that chokehold against the wall. And it also shows how much he wants me to be able to see my daughter. Well, he's the best thing that ever happened to me. Okay, so here's another thing I want to talk about. And because of the abuse that I didn't want to watch my half-brothers be abused anymore. And then you totally turned against me and cut me out of your life. At 12, Mom, I was 12. I needed you, and I never heard from you again. You yelled at me and said, no more birthday cards, no more Christmas cards. What kind of mother does that? I needed you when I was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, all those years, Mom. Then I turned into a love addict. I ended up desperate for love. Honey, it was extremely rude of you, and yes, I haven't talked to you since you were 12, but you tried to destroy my family. Well, you never should have told anybody that. You are like a ticking time bomb. You're a monster, and I never know when you're gonna go off. So, you didn't deserve a birthday card or a Christmas card. What? Like, you were so mean to me. You hated me after that. And I'm the one trying to defend your own children that are with him. His own children I'm trying to protect. It's called discipline. Beating your kid to a pulp versus discipline, honey. It's the same thing. Tomato versus tomato. That is not discipline. He was a loving stepfather and a loving father to your brothers. Honey, be grateful. Don't you know psychology? I mean, you act like you do. He would never do that. Or excusing your stepfather's behavior. Hold on, I'm on the phone. Yes, absolutely. Yes, we just want to redo the pool. We want to redo, actually, the entire house. All redone. Oh, money doesn't matter, okay? We have all the money in the world. Yes, redo everything. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm sorry, what were you saying? My boys are wonderful. They haven't done anything wrong, and I refuse to ever believe that they have. Others were not affected by the discipline. If anything, they could be way worse than they are already. Sorry, but it's the truth. Honey, I have to keep these things perky, and I have to get my 3-month Botox every 3 months. How do you think I'm gonna pay for that? He pays for all of it. I can't just go and find another man who's gonna pay for this. Who else is gonna pay for all of this? Honey, you'll understand once you start aging, which it looks like you've already started to do. I mean, I do look amazing. Honey, it doesn't matter how he treats you, as long as he pays for everything. Okay, well, guess what? Something else I need to talk about. About when you got called into work and we were eating and your oldest son was saying the prayer, and he said the prayer with a lisp, and your husband ripped him across the table by his arm and then took him into my room, beat him with a bat, Mom. Oh, sweetie, you're exaggerating. He beat him with a bat. Oh my God, that's insane. He never beat your brother. Mom, I'm pretty sure God would not condone beating your son because he said the prayer wrong. Well, honey, you know it's important to say the prayer correctly. I mean, God wouldn't want the prayer said wrong. Don't you know psychology? I mean, you act like you do. Like what? Oh my God. Oh my God, is anyone else seeing this? This is nuts. Mom, this is nuts. What about your other son? He sat there, you wanted him to finish his food. You made him sit there for an hour and he wasn't hungry anymore. And then your husband ripped him from the chair and threw him onto the living room floor while I'm like trying to watch television, and he pulls his arms behind his back and slams him on his chest and starts beating the living crap out of him in front of me. And then your husband looks at me like seething, like he enjoyed beating his own son. I could see it on his face. That's not normal, and it's not discipline. Not discipline, Mom. Oh, sweetheart, I'm sure he never did that. Okay, breathe. Oh my God, Mom, beating your kid to a pulp because they won't finish their food after you already made them sit there for an hour? Oh my God, you're lying. And now look what happened. He grew up, and now he's doing things that are inappropriate. Mom, wake up. Yeah. No, I'm listening. Oh, honey, you're exaggerating. Breathe. Okay. Oh my God, breathe. Breathe. Because I never had a mother tell me I was worthy. Mom, that's messed up. Daughter needs her mother. You just abandoned me, and you never once looked back. You are codependent, and you're Stockholm syndrome to him. You are trauma bonded to him. And you act like a narcissist toward me. You just cut me out of your life. You're making this up. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. So, how dare you? And did you ever wonder, Mom? Did you ever wonder if I was okay? Probably not. No, you didn't. How dare you? Well, I did see a hole inside of me. And every day I miss out having a mother telling me she loved me and making me feel safe. And do you know? No, you don't. Because you don't even care, do you? You know what? Oh my God. Mom, there is trauma that I will have to deal with for the rest of my life because you just left me. I was trying to save your kids and you weren't. Yeah, no, I'm just texting your brother back real quick. What about when you gained a few pounds and couldn't fit into your clothes? And then he slapped you around and screamed at you. Well, I did gain some weight. Okay, what about when you tried to kill yourself? And instead of showing you love, he made you, because he's a lawyer, you signed a document. He made you sign a document saying that you would never ever try to kill yourself again. What husband makes his wife sign a document? Nuts. No, Mom, that's crazy. That is not love. Love is hugging you, showing you love, telling you that they'll be there for you, supporting you, not making you sign a legal document, Mom. He made you sign a legal document. God, I don't know what to do anymore. Okay, Mom. Okay, what about when you found out that he's been having sex with your cousin while he's away at work, out of state? She's supposed to be your friend. Well, I did secretly the pool guy, so you got even by having sex with the pool guy. Wonderful. No, not at all. Takes care of everything. Solves all your problems. Mom, a normal woman would leave him. Mom, I'm sure you could find a loving guy that will pay for your tits and your Botox. I mean, come on. Okay, you know what? No problem. I'll just work on my trauma for the rest of my life all by myself. Wonderful. Thank you. You've been a load of help. My bad I even bothered. Probably not. No, you didn't. How dare you? Well, I did secretly the pool guy, so we're even. Now every freaking day I feel a huge empty hole inside of me. And every day I miss out having a mother telling me she loved me and making me feel safe. And do you know, every single day that affects me? Honey, everyone graduates, don't they? Anyways, it looks like you've survived.